duct tape up it. I don't know as far as like a worst day goes. I think I've had some really scary days that were the worst at the time, but end up being, you know, really good things. Like, I guess the worst day was, you know, that day with Zach and Devin and Kevin and all them. That was a pretty crazy day.
Yeah.
But, you know, I learned a lot of lessons from it, so I guess it ended up being a great day in retrospect, but at the time it was kind of shitty.
Kind of. Yeah.
You weren't supposed to be, and that was the whole point.
It's like a high def, like, you know, camera action after.
It's a lie.
So you see, to spread joy, you have to have it. To impart delight, you have to be more or less delightful. And to be delightful is not some factor of trying to make yourself look delightful. It is to do things that are delightful to you. You become thereby delightful to others. That's to say, people who are interesting are people who are interested. Any person, for example, who is constantly thinking about all sorts of other things and other people and so on, because they're fascinating, becomes a fascinating person.
I actually had like the best day of my life a couple weeks ago, and it was really weird because nothing really made it the best day ever other than the fact that I just decided to have the best day ever, and like I was just like laughing at everything, and it's really weird. It was a really weird day. I remember I was at the rock gym and I was just sitting outside just like smiling, and these people came by like, oh, you need a ride home? And I was like, no. Like, what are you doing? I was like, dude, I'm just really fucking happy today. And they started laughing with me and everything.
So, in other words, your engagement with the external world, the more you are involved, the more your personality is enriched.
Don't fit in my car.
But if you try to enrich your personality by taking a course in how to win friends and influence people, or how to be a real person, you'll become just a washout. Because you will be in a kind of small circle. You'll be, as it were, you'll be like somebody trying to get a good nutrition by biting his nails, and then the fingers next, you know, and then half an arm gone, and so on. And you're entirely nourishing yourself with yourself. Now, of course, on a vast scale, the universe does that. It eats itself up. That's why the symbol of the snake swallowing its tail is a very fundamental, archaic symbol of life. But the way it's done is that the snake has in some part of the ring a place where it's not sensitive.
I remember you were driving, and I saw this truck take a left turn from Pensacola Street turning onto Ocala, and like I just started crying. It was so beautiful. Like, just a truck, just a normal truck just turning a corner. And so that was a really awesome day, but not for any reason, which was, I think, what made it so awesome.
SKBI, Wabi Zabi. Yeah, the beauty in the whole spectrum, you know, appreciating and enjoying that as well, not being fixed.
feel like most Saturdays are a pretty medium day for me. They're not good or bad. They're just relax a lot and watch football and play video games. So Saturdays.
2 hands up there.
Huzzah! Ready to play some music.